Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it because everything seems to be dandy as it is already. I added some things into the stream. One game audio should be working this time. Hopefully, you guys can still hear the game music as well. I made to make adjustments accordingly, and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm gonna pause my little view stuff up here, and we are going to get started from the where we were last time. So do let me know if I need to make adjustments to the game audio or anything like that. I wanted to be able to hear the music that I was also playing to you guys, so I had to do like a loop away round if I also wanted the gameplay to work. So I got myself some soda. I tend to stream for at least an hour, and hopefully this time I won't get cut halfway through the stream. Um, I may go to 10 o'clock or so. I don't know. So, I told my friends about it, but I have some good news for myself, for anyone who comes watch this later. I actually applied for a local law enforcement here in McPherson. So, some good things with that is I've got an interview next week. So, I ended up passing their little entry exam, which for the most part was pretty easy, though I failed the first time because it had been forever since I did math. So if I get this, it'll be really cool because not only will I have military in my background, but now I'll also have law enforcement, which is going to look good on resumes in the long run, which gets me excited. All right. So we're back in here. If you weren't here previously, I don't think I really showed this off that much, but we got ourselves a little, flood infestation coming in. So I heard that we are getting flood stuff in like season 3, so I might come back over here and redo a lot of this because that's obviously what this is supposed to be. So there is one thing I need to do right away though, back over here, because I had realized a little too late, and it's inside here. Yeah, you're the wrong thing. You need to go to gameplay volumes, and we're gonna do soft kill volume, or not, yeah, soft kill volume. Don't want to make that same mistake. Alright, so I'm gonna line this up where I wanted it again. Gameplay, boundary, we don't need labels. Length is what we want. So what I'm gonna do is extend this out to the length that we want, and we want this to hit about right there. I'm gonna stick this out. So last time I was pretty much just going through adding a lot of the I forget how dark this map gets because of the oscillations on this map. And we're gonna lower this, and then we're gonna rise the top of this a little bit. So if you weren't here from last time, this map is a unique one because it is going to be what they call a raid map, mostly. If we get firefight, I intend to convert this over to a firefight-esque map as well, as I think this would work rather well for that too. More of the either defend or, that kind of stuff, because raid, some people know what raid maps are, but it's like Husky Raid in a way, except this is a free-for-all, one-side style, and you choose who your allies are. And I'm trying to make this based off 343 Guilty Spark a little bit. Just the idea is that it's from a different map, different place, different timeline, maybe. I don't know. I wanted this to look like the actual doors, but then, I thought, why not? We'll just do this. I didn't want to spend too much time with it. I was going to bring my friend Sanitary in to do that part because he was really good with forward structures, but never got with him to do it. And so far, I have been working on this, and it's been looking really good. I've been filling out, like, last time this part of it was completely bare. So we're working on that. And over here, and there are some things with inside this I am still needing to work on. I need to test the balancing because I did want game modes to work on this in case you know you want to play game modes on it. But balancing may need to change. What I may actually do, because I think I realized I mistakenly made a BTB map if I set it up to where the map goes in this direction, sort of, but I don't know how well that would work because it wraps around. I've been testing it. I could also make it where one team starts back over here, one team starts over there, and they kind of battle in the middle. It's kind of a smaller BTB, if you will. Um, Again, it's going to require testing. I may actually adjust it for that, because if I do that, make base Slayer game modes, I'm going to set it up so where this is blocked off when you're doing anything but free-for-all. You don't want that access in free-for-all. So, I did add some Halo 3 ODST to the music mix, but I can't seem to get it to play for whatever reason. If it doesn't play while we're on stream, I will check that out. I intend to add other Halo music to the stream next time I stream. So if you guys want a specific game music in, let me know, and I will drop that in. Right now, it's mainly Halo Infinite. I'm leaving this spot here free because I want to put the bandit rifle here. I would like that to be part of this map. And then also there are a few things that I am waiting for coming through to finish up on this stuff. So I need to decide on some stuff that I needed to do, and I remember one of them that I never finished but I wanted to do, and that was set up these, because it just kind of looks a little weird without the barriers. And we're just gonna kind of duplicate, leave little gaps in between to kind of get the aesthetic stuff. So I decided for the time being, I think I'm gonna stream in the morning because, you know, this is supposed to be more of a chill thing than anything, and I don't know if I also have any better time to stream at any other time. I want to check out doing it in the evening because I feel like I'd get more people coming in if I did that, or even a variation of the two. But at the moment, I'm not really in any position or place to be doing that. So one of the things is with right now I'm on a shared internet connection, so a lot of things like this go poof for me. Or here, give me 1 second actually. Stand by. I'm still here. I just want to do something real quick. Opening up Discord. Surprisingly, no dropped frames. This is perfect. Here we go. I forgot to ping my Discord that I was going live, so voila, there they are. Hopefully I didn't piss everyone off by waking them up freaking 8 in the morning. For some, even earlier than that. I understand. Let's see, today is actually Saturday, so no school. But normally when I will be streaming, there will be school. Since these should be the same distance, I'm going to go ahead and select all of these, and I'm just going to copy them over. I'm going to come back through and recolorize these in a moment, but right now, I just want to get the generalized shape. If I did this right, these should be the exact same distance no matter what. Sweet, and that makes that pretty easy. So I'm thinking the next map I do on stream will actually probably be a PvP map that I want to do. I actually just kind of came up with the idea for it myself today, and I was just kind of curious on what you guys would think. Because one of my favorite games is Halo 3 ODST, and I specifically like Skyline, the map Skyline from campaign. And I was thinking about perhaps, maybe, just maybe, I could recreate Skyline as a multiplayer map, or try to anyway, to do something I've never really tried pushing myself to my limits to do. I think that'd be really cool to do, because, and then I easily already have a name, just simply call it Skyline. I don't know if anyone's already done that. I'll probably look into that, whether it's been done or not, but we'll see. Okay. To be honest, I'm not exactly... Oh, there is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do this for the lulz. Because you can come over here, and this will be all great. Yeah, but as far as Season 3 content goes, I've been a little surprised with the changes that 343 has had immediately since Pierre has taken over, honestly. Still not what I was hoping, but, you know, maybe they will change my mind. Maybe. I mean, I'm playing their game right now, so maybe they already have. I just do that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. Anyway, I was supposed to have the interview yesterday for the local law enforcement, and, well, I forgot some paperwork, so we had to reschedule. Probably not exactly a good impression, but, you know, keep your heads high, as they say. Alright, I'm gonna change some things here. I don't... Well, here. But then that looks stupid. I don't know how to really go about this barrier section here. I'm thinking I could either get rid of that, bring that forwards, and even these two out in the middle here might look nicer. But I could also make you a corner piece, or I could totally change the dynamic here. Trying to think here, because I mean it looks fine, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. Alright, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do, yeah, these. What I'm gonna do is add some of these out here. Maybe a couple of smaller ones. I'm gonna leave this one right here. I need to come through object mode, and we're gonna, oh, not static, we're gonna put it on phase. But I am gonna make a slight adjustment because I want to make this, I want to open up this gap a little bit. We're going to do the same thing with you. We're going to make you phased, and we're going to kind of bring you more, because if I'm going to have them come through here, the bots need to be able to access this section of the map. This needs to be remained relatively unblocked. We just got a Goss soda machine for them. And speaking of soda, I got me some of my own. At the moment, I'm drinking some RC. I have this here because I couldn't figure out exactly how to get those ammo things working, so I made a script where if you just walk up, it just gives you ammo. That's what I want this to be. Little work in progress. I may consider adding a script that closes the door here, but that's up to debate. That was a feature in the original map that I made when I did this on Halo 5, so I could easily do that. I also need to come through and probably adjust the lighting a little bit. Maybe consider giving this a better hue. I mean, I'm liking this look right here with the white light, so I might come over here and change some of this stuff. But I want to get some of this outside detail, so actually, I think what I'm gonna do is... No, that wouldn't make sense. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick you back where it was. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do a little balancing trick here because genuinely you're not really gonna be down here much. So details on this side can be low, but we can put some decent decor. Let's say we do that, and then I don't know, we take you and I don't know, we do this. Doesn't need to be perfect, though we're going to want to just like that. And then we can take this, bing bing. My movement set, we'll go look for help. Come on, you. I know you want to. If the other block could do it, you could do it too. Whatever. Well, maybe if I adjust this one. That's close. It's whatever. We're gonna come over here and we're just gonna X of, I don't know, 100 by 100. Give us a rough shape here. Cool. And then we can come over here and window facade. So this is actually turning out rather nice. I need to keep the same height. It's gonna be tough to see with that in the way. Just need to center it. And I guess I could take the same thing and keep it at the same height. Doesn't need to be perfect here because I doubt you're ever gonna notice that it's off unless you've got an extreme keen eye. Sorry for everyone with OCD. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put one more. Excuse me. I need to see about getting stream overlays that are my YouTube theme rather than my Twitch theme. I was gonna, yeah, so you can even really see that. But I think that is looking pretty good there. Let's check it out from out here and see how this appears. Yeah, not bad. Generalized building structure, I'm not too worried about that. I mean, you're not really going to be over there. That over there is supposed to be clearing into the forest. I may want to put a few trees out that. Oh, you can see my limbs sticking back there. I will keep note of that, not to leave that in the map. Okay. This is a mountain section. We do have this like big, and I mean big open water area here, so oh, we see biomes, terrain. There it is. We have a corner. Oh. Well, maybe actually. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, getting into the little focusy of stuff. I think we'd used all pine. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks right. I'm doing it this way because I want to see how this turns out real quick. Going for a flattening experience here. Let's try to. Oh, that's actual ground, so I can't change that. But I'm liking. Hold on. No way, the second path isn't really ruined. Okay. $200 may have been too much, but I'm trying to find a map edge here. I think this looks pretty dang freaking golden. Loving it. Just loving it. Of course, we've got this that I believe prevents players from coming over here. Except there is a way kind of under here, so I think I want to also add... We could just duplicate you. No one's going to be able to tell the difference. We can just expand you accordingly. Let's do you to like, I don't know, 160. Maybe a little more. As long as there isn't a way for the player to go under. Yeah, that works. What I'll do next is put a couple of one slightly larger in the back here. Oh my god, why can't I select? There we go. Oh, there's where you went. There. Now it just looks like a floor dead end. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to go for. To make all of this absolutely golden. Yeah, they provide some form of cover, so I'm gonna keep that. This open section here is pretty fine. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna do something to the floor. I want trying to no. I think what I'm looking for is probably in Unity. No, I could probably use that too. That as well could be used. Looking for... Where the heck is it? Do we have a catwalk bridge angled? We don't. Maybe that won't work. Though I could. Oh god, why does it do that? Okay, well, let's try 42 by 42. No? Oh, yes. Okay. Season 3 stuff coming out. Can't wait for that. So actually, it comes out on the same day I've got my interview, so that day's gonna be a really good day for me, to be honest. Forerunner missive looks funny. I'm looking for... No. Maybe. Metal, iron, rough. You know, I don't remember these camo ones. I think I like the rubber. I'm actually gonna look for a... nice yellow matting. Color spread to 0. Force off. Alright, so we're gonna go into some objects that I haven't really messed with that much. Decals. Gonna go to Unicy, and now we need caution stripes. Maybe. There's that. Dashes. No. Decorative paint C, that's kind of got what I'm looking for. There we go. I don't think I can color these, can I? No. I need... caution. Says this is red stripe. I wish I could change these colors. Was it through? Oh yeah, snap to ground. wanted to mess with. That's what we want to mess with. I want to see if I got this right. No. Actually, I wonder if magnets will help me here. Sorta. Good enough. Good enough for me to do that. Go to 5. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we're going to keep magnets off. We're going to turn on movement direction to objects. And we're going to go to 1/8. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to take you now. Maybe not needing it so long, but I mean, that looks nice still. Select all of these. Gonna go one more here. File save. Here, I want to do it like this because I don't like having to guesstimate the height. going that way again. What's that? Cool. I think that looks lovely. Only 36 of the simulation budget. With the only thing through the roof is the effects count, but that's okay, because honestly, most of this is just static props. Alright. We're gonna go back into, let's see here, lights. We're gonna go for a Unicy with light. And we are looking for... No, not you. Though you'd be nice too. Maybe. They may not. I think that's the closest they've got to what I'm for. Let's see. Do I want it there? Well, I think that makes the most sense. Just want to see here what color I think would be best for this. slight variation, but and of course we got our stuff here that, yep. Okay, cool. That still works even when you're in, as long as you're in player mode. Cool. So even though in here, yeah, you can tell that in here isn't really that great. So, I mean, it doesn't really need it, but this room's kind of dark. It's pretty bright in here, which, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's gonna be the way I set it up. Back here, you know, it would be really cool if I could actually get this as a screen effect. Ugh, I'd love this. Because, yeah, overall, this isn't that bad. For lighting, because pretty bright in here, which we want it bright in here. I mean, we can see pretty good all the way through and through here. I mean, here you can see, but I don't know. I feel like maybe. I don't know. Actually, I might leave it. I might leave it like this. It's not bad. Pretty golden, actually, this is right here. Loving this. Now double checking the lighting up here, because honestly, I don't think I need to change too much, other than I may put a few decors on the wall. I do love what I got going on in here. I think I do have a light there, so what I could just do is a facade. Let's see here. Lights. Unity, no light. What makes the most sense? I did use that big one down below, and where am I? There am I. Movement. Oh, object back to world. Simple, yet effective. Though, that's not even. Either that or that chair in the middle isn't even. See, this line right here matches with that line. I think it's the chair. God damn it, I didn't mean to pick that up. Hurry up, Magnum. Please respawn. I really hope they fix that, where if you walk up to a freaking weapon, your forge monitor just picks it up, because that's pretty annoying when you know, say want to pick something. Because I am pretty positive right now that this chair is not center. Okay, there. Weird how adding that one light made me notice that. This entire time I thought this was already perfectly nice and even. But yeah, now we got to look out our little window. I need to keep mind of that out there. Oh, that's ugly. I forgot that you could look at that window. So I'm not done with the little facades outside. That's what I'm gonna call it. Actually, I could probably just make a quick facade, honestly. Like, say maybe. It may not let me create this. There we go. Simple, but effective. Let me change this back to world. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this thing past that vehicle. Give me a minute. I'm gonna hide the ugly. Need to hide that ugly. But I also need this to kind of make sense, so we're gonna do something like we can have you, because it'll make more sense to have you kind of hiding like so, and then we leave this little gap here, and we can just say, I don't know, duplicate you, and then we're going to just extend this out to where we want it for now. Yeah, let's just let's try, I don't know, 200. That'll give me an idea how high I need to be. I don't think you're ever gonna see that, and that. Covers enough of it. Okay, for building apparatus, I'm just going to, well, honestly, I don't think you'll really ever see that, but if I put that up there, you're going to see that as plain as day. So let me do something different here. Yeah, I messed it all up. What did I do? Okay. Take that. Now I'm going to go to, I think it would be, yeah, that one, because I'm going to shrink it down. We're also going to decrease length. Let's bring that to about half. Go back to object. It's tough to see. And voila. Alright. Now, I'm going to create that same effect I did over there, but over here. This one won't be as perfect, which is okay. I'll need to change this to maybe 1/2. There we go. Take the window facade. Since that is barely seeable, I'm not too worried about detail. Even if you kind of look at it extensively like I am here, you can't really tell anything different. Okay, we're gonna go back to Unity Light. We're looking for light kite point. I'm gonna do that similar color I did over out there. Extend the light range. And this guy's a little closer. We're gonna do that. Expand the source size a little bit. Decrease the light range. Let's say about there. Shadow start distance. Cool. Yeah, I like how that looks. Alright, well, let me duplicate y'all together. And then we're gonna take you down to this one. Put you in a roughly similar spot. I see that I made the one higher than the other. Fixable. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet, guys. I'm focusing now. Okay, so this is the only place where overlap occurs. Good. Green light lights up that generalized area, so good. A lot of this is in the yellow and red, so we're gonna leave this alone. Okay. Looking for no. None of these really make sense. Alright, different approach. Ooh, idea. Not the big crates. We need, what am I looking for? You. Because on my other map, I made kind of a checkpoint thing, and oh, I can't see that. Hold on. Rotation to 45. What am I looking for now? Let's go ahead and, yeah, I'll grab these. Just want to get the layout real quick. Excuse me while I borrow you. The problem is you can see that through that, so we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, that right there will work. Give my little I'm gonna have to and maybe one more. Now what I want. Okay, so you can I need no. Just literally anything small. That's not a backpack, preferably. Since you can't really see, nobody's gonna be able to tell that there are literally keypads blocking that. There, I don't care about that. Double save. Oops, opened up something on my computer I shouldn't have. Oh. You know, Reesh, I didn't even realize you were watching. I just now saw your comment. Oh my god, I feel so bad. How long have you been there? No, seriously, I got really focused here for a minute, so that's why I wasn't even looking at chat. I'm sorry. Oh man, I was really getting into this little, light setup here. I need to. He may be gone now. Oops. Oh, no, he's still there. I know you're shaking your head at disappointment, brother. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad that my focus has been entertaining to you, because I was really getting into this. Still kind of am. I'm a little evil for putting shrubs right here because, I don't know how noticeable this will be, but now you can camp on the stairs. I need some grass. Where did I put it? Yes, yes, I'm a blind shizno. I may be playing a video game, but hey, at least I still touch grass. So I think this is looking quite lovely. Trying to get a little variation of rock and grass going on here because he needs some milk. Well, Cloud, thank you for coming in and saying hello, though. Sometimes it gets lonely on these streams, and you're all by yourself. And then you get focused into something, and then you don't talk even more. And then you get that one little viewer who comes in, but you're not talking, so they leave. Which is why they say you should be doing your best peak performance at all times, but it's honestly hard to be your best peak performance at all times, even in Forge. Well, hey, Cloud, were you here when I was talking about the next map I want to make? I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it. Oh, so you know about the Skyline map that I want to make. I think it'd be really fun. Fighting on the city tops of New Mombasa, you know? Capture the flag, you know, you're as an arena style. I think that'd be really cool. I'll have to crack open Halo 3 ODST to get a an idea of how the layout should look, but and how much of it I would like to remake. But yeah, that actually sounds like a really cool map idea to do. Hmm. Ooh, I don't like that. So let me. Let me also see if I can take this same concrete block. Yeah, I was just thinking about doing an arena style map next because I've been doing a lot of raid maps ever since Forge came out. And I think it would be better to get a couple arena maps under me belt. Because I don't think anyone has done Skyline yet. Mainly because it's a firefight based map, but there's a particular spot within the campaign that I think would work rather well. Just so that looks right, I'm going to come over here, movement, and we shall enable magnets. I did add some Halo 3 ODST music, but for whatever reason, Cloud, hold on. I just realized something about this I don't like. But none of my Halo 3 ODST music seems to be playing, and I'm not sure why. I haven't even heard it once the entire time I've been streaming. So I think something's wrong with my playlist. You mean you don't hear the music at all? Because I hear it. None. Stand by. I wish somebody would have said that sooner. It might be that my game is drowning out the sound, so let me do this. This is 35. How does that sound? Still too quiet? Well, if I do 45, that's quieter. Because according to my headset, this is really loud. Here, I'll adjust it by 5 more decibels. I just adjusted it by 5 more decibels. Let me know if that sounds better. I gotta find a sweet spot for that because the way I was recording yesterday wasn't capturing game audio, but now we should have game audio. I'm gonna be real mad if you can't hear me shooting my guns either. Todd Howard works. Todd Howard? Dude, what? I think that was a spelling error, my friend. You said I need to be educated, but I have big brain. I already passed my entry exam. I don't want no more studying. Please. For the love of. No more. Oh. That's why, because I don't care for Bethesda. That might trigger some people, but I literally just don't care for Bethesda. That's why I never played any of the Fallout games. I think they're Fallout. That's how bad I don't know Bethesda, because I just genuinely don't care about them and what they do. I mean, if I'm being honest, the only game I ever actually gave the light of day in my entire life was Halo. Which is why I'm even still here. You know, it's that realization that if Halo didn't exist, I probably wouldn't even be a gamer. I mean, it's literally that big of a deal for me. Yeah, because when I think about it, I used to play games a lot when I was really young, but I was growing out of them until my friend introduced me into Halo, and then I got sucked back into them because, you know, all my childhood games were no longer fun. But then here was Halo. I'm sure there's a culture around it, just like, you know, Halo has its culture, but I can't help. I don't know. I don't have the same feeling, you know, with Bethesda as I do, say, Halo, or even Call of Duty for that matter. I like Call of Duty mainly because of Captain Price and Blackout days. Mainly zombies. I was a heavy zombies player. But I also loved Modern Warfare 2. And that's why I got into Modern Warfare 2019 for a little while. I did enjoy playing it. Honestly, I think this base side of things is almost, if not, done. Because I'm trying to think of some other stuff I'd like to add. Out here, I want to keep relatively simple. Because all it is a place to stand. On the original map, we would have had vehicles here. I see I didn't fix that. There we go. But I mean, I'm gonna love playing on this map, man. I'm gonna do something with this map I haven't done with others. I've already started making it compatible with certain game modes and stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of testing to be yet to be had, but something else would have taken its spot. But the question is, and how long and when and where? Because if it didn't happen when it did, by who and whom, the likelihood that someone else would have made it could have been very different than we know. I mean, oh dear God, what if Halo was 343 from the start? Ugh. That's reality that I don't want to live. Oh yeah, that I don't think I've showed it. I'll show that later. the scripting. I haven't debated yet, but I'm thinking about putting a door here if I do, and there's a keypad to open and close it. The only problem is I don't like the. I might make it a timed close or something. The only thing is I don't really have the room to put a door there. It would have to go through the floor. But honestly, I'm loving the way this looks. The only thing that I could probably do with this base further is add more decals. Some of this stuff is kind of hard to read. Engineering goes to the back. But yeah, I'm loving a lot of this. Alright, well. I think all of this I'm going to relatively leave the way it is. Still need to go through and fix all those lights, bring them closer to the point where it matters. On all of them. Because I didn't make the prefab very well. Okay, well, I want to get more of this floor going like I did over here, because this looks really nice. And there are certain areas where I haven't really messed with the grass in the water. I have still to get Halo 3 ODST music to play. I need to check the file types because I'm not entirely sure why it's not playing the Halo 3 ODST soundtrack at all. I really have no idea why it isn't. I don't understand why this looks so good. God. Mmm. Just this little detail of just adding this grass. I don't know, I don't know. It's just me. It just makes this look so much better than it actually is. I need to add some more better flora up in this way. Oops. Not what I wanted. Time to kind of get this to fade out. Perfect. I don't know why that's not duplicating the way I want it to. Oh, now it won't suit. I'm gonna have you stop about right there. Yeah. May add a few patches of grass on this side. Okay, I don't want you to do that. Yeah, we'll just do this. Same thing as the other. We'll just kind of have it, I don't know, wrap around this tree a little bit. Let's do it with 45. Stalactites and stalagmites. I'm gonna put a few of them going the other way around. I saw someone use these in a well-implemented way where they kind of like made it look like the flood. There's a flood map. I can't remember what it's called. I have it bookmarked, but it's just like, it's like really freaking cool, and I just love it. They did a really good job with it. I think these are just the same ones, yeah. Yeah, they're all just the same. Alright, let's give these ones a bit of an angle. Variation, you know? that around. Kinda looks weird, but I think if I do it like that, and then if I take, say, you, scale you up, you hit, maybe scale you down a bit. Actually, I wanna. Okay, so I think I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna duplicate you because you're already at the angle I want you in, and then I am going to move you down a bit. Place you about. I feel like something needs to be right there, so let's take you. Let's actually make you kind of small. And then we'll do a slightly angled protruding. Okay, now I need a rock. Rocks, alpine. No. Same rock, let's not rotate it, use a different side of the rock. Okay, maybe we'll rotate it a little bit. Maybe shrink down the rock. It's not a rock, it's a boulder. It's a boulder. A beautiful boulder. Oh, the pioneers used to drive these things for miles. Maybe more experimental games would be around. You know, I mean, if Halo didn't exist, there were a lot of things in the game market that just simply wouldn't exist because of what it, you know, the game market did to define what it was. I'm just saying, like, Halo was the first one that pushed FPSs to the spotlight in a way that made all other FPS pretty much obsolete in the way they ran. With at the time, I think the only other game that was remotely close to what Halo even did was Doom. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, but feel free to fact check me on that one. But I'm pretty sure that I just feel like if Halo didn't happen, so many other games may have not even happened, like including like Call of Duty. Maybe not in the way that we know them today, anyway. Because if you consider what was popular at that time, I'm pretty sure games would have went totally in a different direction if it wasn't for Halo making the waves that it did. I'm just take the small rock here and just want to add. I don't know, just Halo did a lot to bend the market and the community. Honestly, in a kind of in a similar way. I mean, a lot of people don't like Fortnite, but like it defined, in my personal opinion, it defined the battle royale genre. For example, if it wasn't, and if it was, you know, I'm sure PUBG was there, and maybe you could even argue probably like Minecraft, Hunger Games. You know, there's a ton of like. It's hard to say where the true debate of where battle royales came back from, because honestly, I could say that it went all the way back to the retro game age with Warlords, which was an top-down arcade game. So like you could argue that was what really started the genre, but it's like some genres, you know, like first-person shooters, for example, exist. So there's probably some form of a, you know, game market that was in retro gaming that hasn't been seen since, that could have taken off if the right approach to it was brought to a AAA studio, for example. So like Halo took FPS to the next level, just I don't know. Then, you know, like Fortnite took Battle Royale to the next level and basically kind of defined what it should have been, other than PUBG. I would say that the, you know, I hope you get what I'm trying to put down, because like I don't know, it's like normal board games for a while was the way that was gaming until retro gaming came along, and I'm sure we're gonna see other things like VR take place. Like, I mean, it already kind of is making waves, but it's one of those things that it's slowly developing. I think more and more people are jumping onto it. But I also feel like that's going to take a while before we get a game that really breaks the internet with VR. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people that I know anyway, often like to point to like Sword Art Online as like an alternative reality experience that you can like neural link up to. But if you just think about how things exist, sometimes things that have exist don't always take off, even though they have an amazing future if they would have. So, you know, and Halo was that for first-person shooters, and then gave birth to competitors like Call of Duty, which I actually think, yeah, because Halo Combat Evolved was before even the first Call of Duty, if I remember correctly. And then there was Medal of Honor, but I don't remember how early back Medal of Honor goes. I need to co-host. What do you mean by co-host? So I'm just putting some rocks here because I just kind of want to hide that. Well, I mean, is that technically you right now, Cloud? I am talking to you. I don't know, I'm trying to... I don't like this little particular spot right here, considering this if I go with my idea and also making this a BT map, this is where one of the teams are going to be spawning, is this side, and I don't like how barren that is. I'm trying to like... Because my idea is, if I do go forward with making this compatible with all the game modes like I've already have done, but I continue to change it up, what I want is like Team A spawns over here and Team B spawns over there, and they can kind of come out this way a little bit, and then in team modes, this will be blocked off, because this is for free-for-all only. Oh, you're talking like me and you come joining the party. I thought about doing that, but right now, because I am on a shared internet connection, at any minute my stream could go before I'm done. So like, I don't also want to bring people on because that's more data usage, and right now I want to prioritize quality and the forge over all the other stuff. So I'm hoping, because like I mentioned earlier on the Discord, I succeeded in passing my entry exam for law enforcement. If I get that, that's going to be... Why can't I go that way? What? It's going to be $26 an hour, at least, at starting. And that's going to help me get not only a better apartment, get out of this shithole I'm in. Excuse my language. It doesn't really matter, I cuss all the time anyway. But, basically what I'm saying is I should get a better life. A way better life if I keep up with what I'm doing. What do you mean no physical space? That's mainly the reason why I've struggled with my channel for so long. It's just because life. I'm sure some people understand that, you know, some don't, some do. Some might understand that things happen, and I can't tell you how many hoops I've already been just to be where I am now. And I'm really, really wanting to get, hoping that these streams here, my game just crashed. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. One second, guys. Won't take me that long to restart the game. Pew. 343 still needs to fix their PC a little bit. No, this happened last stream too. So this so far has been 1 for 1. So they really need to fix that. God dang. I don't even know why it crashed there. All I did was went out of Forge mode after I saved. This is why I would prefer to stream off my console, but then I don't get all the cool little things in the background or the music. No, my biggest thing, I think, right now is just figuring out what kind of topics I want to talk about, if I have something to talk about, or just, you know, talk about the maps that I'm making and why I'm making them. So far, that's kind of what I've been doing. Hitting it off that way. I don't really know if I'm going to keep the name for this map either. The last. That is one I haven't quite decided if that's what I actually want to call it. I haven't really thought of a proper name for this, because that's what I was initially going to call it. Because, you know, it's one of those raid maps where your back's against the wall, but, like, I don't know, it just sounds cheesy. But, I mean, the line is basically what it is. I didn't just want to call it on my channel a while back when I did the Saber mod, where we tested it on Xbox Live, if you remember that. For console, I named that Flotilla, which means it means that it's kind of hard to explain. Basically means ship, but it's the Spanish word for a fleet, and so I named it Flotilla. And a lot of the other modern communities, like, well, people might get confused by the name because they don't know Spanish, and I'm like, that's true. I just do that real quick, just start the game and then end it, because sometimes the lights don't spawn where they're supposed to unless you do that. Okay, so yeah, I did save my progress. I'm saving one more just in case. Don't crash. Okay. I don't know why it crashed. No, not you. You're in the way. Yes. No. Excuse me, I just wanted to add... I don't think this is the rock I want. Or maybe it is. looks better. Now it's not so bland and boring, you know? I may put another timed kill barrier about right here because, well, maybe not. I mean, this is kind of fine. Let me... Oh, why doesn't it let me duplicate there? This is more of a back way that I don't want too many people going. The bots seem to love to come this way, so I'm probably gonna, when I generate the mesh data, I'm gonna see how they interact with all the changes, and then oh, I'm inside the tree. I may put a mesh blocker here because so far what they've been doing is even if they spawn back over here, they love to run this little loop. They'll literally just run this little loop. They'll go this way. They'll literally walk all the way over here and then start to go around. And then they were going to this spot here before and running along the wall. Then they would go up. I'm trying to get it so that they'll go more through the water and make their way like actually forwards. The way that most people will be playing. The ones that like, I think I'll probably need to restart my spawning a little bit because I may add a few spawns right here, but the ones that spawn here may actually run this way because it'll be faster. But I don't know, they're bots, so. Alright, I'm trying to decide if there's anything else. Let me do a walkthrough here. This still looks good as ever. I can't wait for Season 3 because I heard Season 3 we're getting actual like floor mount or flood mounds, so I can probably delete these guys and put something better. I'll be so excited for that. And if we get actual flood pieces, I'm gonna rehaul this whole damn thing. Even though that already is kind of cool, it just looks weird. Okay, I think I need to do a little more here. It's looking like the map edges or the spot that. So I did some work here, so this looks better. This is all the map edge. Okay, well that way's pretty good. Let's check the other way. I do need to work on this area over here in the spawn a bit. I think I may even add some covenant detail on the other side. This spot I love quite a bit. I consider this area pretty much done. Let's see here. Over here could probably use some work. Yeah, right in this area. I may want to do something with that mound there. I have a hill there, so I don't really want to mess with it, but it just does look kind of weird. Again, that makes this look weird with the rocks here. But yeah, with the bots that I've already tested earlier, I think I did it before I started streaming this map. It does play a little awkward, so I need to. I think it's all gonna come down to how I adjust the spawning, because this is more of an asymmetrical map on all ends. There's really no symmetry whatsoever. Which, honestly, I've done maps like that before that are actually that were fun back in Reach. But they were usually like game mode dependent modes. you know, like infection, for example, which we don't have yet. Season 4, I think. Oh yeah, I have a danger zone in here too. The only problem with this danger zone is it doesn't cover the whole thing, and I don't think you can increase the radius. At least, if you can, I don't know how. So honestly, for now, I'm gonna delete that danger zone. I believe. Okay, we're just gonna move that away for now. I need to do something with this mound. Thinking. Obviously, I could put some of that floor on it right away. Nah. Well, Cloud, we just found the culprit of our Minecraft vandalism. Rocks, stumps, terrain, trees, logs, free roots. Let's go 60. Give me you. I don't know if this is actually going to look good or not, but it's a round rock. It does kind of wrap around. Kind of gives a mound looking. The tree being there, that's fine. Trees do grow through freaking stuff. I mean, this still looks a little weird, but I mean, it's better than what it was. A little bit of mounds here. Let me see this rock a second. I think I actually... so I could see. I think I'm gonna need it. Oh, generic. Brightness to the max. And actually, that gives me an idea on how to read it. I don't mind the colors changing the rocks. Alright, I need to... I think that's the Y? Yes. There, because I want this to be kind of a... Yeah. And then we can finally take you. Now it makes more sense. Which then also means I could probably move you. Oops. I'll fix that in a minute. I want this there first. If I'm going with my plan and my ideal, you're a great heal location. And again, we can pick you and place you back up here. What did I just grab? Oh, power seed spawn point. No, you go back over there. That's not what I... Come on, let me... There. Okay. Barely used any of this moss, so I actually think I have use for it. I'm gonna have to do more adjustments. Uh-oh. Ladies and gents, it's not letting me grab this light. There we go. How does that look? Yeah, that's good enough. That gives one selected. File save. I think this is looking pretty good. Alright. We touch this up. Looks a bit better. Alright, so I already have spawn points, but I'm going to select all of delete because I'm gonna do a whole. I'm gonna have to redesign all of that for the time being for spawning purposes. Gameplay. Initial and normal. There, that way if I die for whatever reason or have to come back to the map, I am not loaded in somewhere I don't want to be. Alright, thinking here on how I want to. Let me get another light in here. I should have kept that light. This is the area. Make sure I can still grab that. Okay, good. This is the area that I need a spiffy. All right. Let's see. What's this? Wetlands rock chuck me. Well, first of all, I think we can. No, not that one. That one. Shrink it down a bit. Z height it a bit. Biomes. Wetlands. Let's look for which one of these increases the lights. Yeah, whatever. Adjust that a little bit. Yeah, let's jump this up to 70. Okay, let's make you a rock within a few rocks. Let's take this same one and we'll place it here, like actually. This is a hill slash bowl, right? Yeah. We want that too. Let me see what we got going here. Spawn prediction. Flora. Oh, you know what? I did say I was gonna add some more covenant stuff, so let me. Go ahead and take you. Oh, I think this would be like perfect for this area. Do something similar to that one. Love it. Go ahead and take my little cove barrier here. I'm hoping we actually get the covenant barrier, because if I get that, I'm going to come back and change all of these to the actual covenant barrier. That. Yeah. Grab a little of these. I'll place you there for now. You're kind of hard to see. I'm going to floor this side up a lot. This is a spawn location that I want, but it's going to be a little exposed, so a little floor to help cover it up will never hurt. Okay. On to light you. For now, fam, you go over here out of the way so I can see how this affects. Actually, I like that right there. I'm going to duplicate it real quick, but I am going to make some adjustments to you. rotation snap of 1, please. We can take you, and I think just, you know, right there. Alright, that's a little weird just in the middle. Covenant lights are usually off to the side. I think that'll work. Let me borrow. Nope, dropped frames. I was outstanding my welcome. Alright, real quick guys, I'm gonna get this going real quick, and then I'm gonna break it here because I think everyone's starting to wake up, so it's time to you know, call it. Because forging when you're lagging is problematic. That right, that will work. And then this grunt. We're gonna bring this over here. We'll just have this bad boy sit right here, like so. Perfect. Alright. It's slowly catching itself back up, but I am gonna call it here, fams. I appreciate it if you've been around this long, and my latency is starting to drop, so I'm gonna call it here. We'll pick up this up to probably tomorrow. I'll be streaming again in the morning, so before all the latency issues show up. Alright guys, thanks for watching.